Hello everyone, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. I just wanted to jump on here and slow things down with you a little bit. Usually my makeup tutorials are like a minute and a half long, and today I just wanted to slow it down and show you how to do eyeshadow. I've gotten a lot of requests about how to do eyeshadow. A lot of people are sort of feeling lost about how to do your eyeshadow properly. So first things first, I have my custom palette which has everything that I need for my face makeup and my eye makeup. And what's nice is, unlike buying like typical eyeshadow palettes where you only use a few colors out of like 40, this is completely customizable. So you can pick out your own eyeshadow colors, or if I do a color match for you, I can pick out your custom eyeshadow colors that would look best with your eyes. This is going to be used for the all over crease shade. This one is going to go all over my crease because it is the lightest, most neutral shade. This dark shade is going to go in the outer V of my eye. And what is the outer V? It is this place right here that makes sort of like this sideways V shape. And this is what is going to give your eyes some really nice definition. This shade is going to go in the inner part of the lid, and this shade is going to go in the outer part of the lid. I always put the darker shimmer on the outer part of the eyelid and the lighter shimmer on the inner part of the eyelid, and it just helps to give the eyelid some more dimension. Lightest shimmer shade right here is going to help to open up my eyes, brighten up my inner corners, and if you're feeling like a little sassy, then you can put a little bit on your brow bone. So first things first, I'm going to go in with our Seint eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use this nice big fluffy end to pick up my all over crease color. Now, eyeshadow tip number one, when you are dipping your brush into your eyeshadow, you're always going to want to tap off the excess so that your eyeshadow doesn't get all over your face. You can either tap it off, or you can just, I didn't tell you this eyeshadow tip, so let's back up. I like to prime my eyes just with concealer, and that's fine. Or you can get an eyeshadow primer. This is going to help to keep your eyeshadow on all day long without it creasing. We're just going to take a little bit of primer and put it all over the eyes to keep the eyeshadow from creasing. And another tip that I have for you is I like to do my eyes before the rest of my face makeup so that I don't get like glitter and other sort of colored pigments in my foundation, because it just makes it so much harder to get off your face, to blend out. It's just a mess. So I like to personally do my eyebrows, then my eyes, then my face. It's just what works for me. You do you. So we're going to take this and we're going to go on the outer half of the crease. We're not taking it in here because we don't want to pull the eyes inward. We want to point them up. But at first you're just going to be doing these windshield wiper sort of motions. All right, so see that? And then to blend, you're going to want to go in circular motions, like so. All right, so see how nicely that blended? Now I'm going to take the other side of my eyeshadow brush and go into the dark, rich cocoa color. I'm going to make a V shape in the outer portion of my eye. And I know it looks scary right now, but we're going to blend it out, and it's going to give our eyes some really nice definition. So see that? Now we're going to take this brush and blend out, not in. We're going to blend out in circular motions. But having that dark, rich shade in the outer V of your eye is going to give some really, really nice definition when it's met with the contrast of the lighter, neutral color. So see how that blended out? And now it's making my eye look like it's going more upwards. All right, so eyeshadow tip for the next step. I used to always apply my eyeshadow with a flat-ended brush, but what I've actually found is that your eyeshadow on your lid will be a lot more pigmented if you just use your finger. So on this side, I'm going to go in with that darker shimmer on the outer half of the lid. Okay, see that? And then I'm going to go in with the lighter shimmer on the inner part of the lid. And as you can see, doing a lighter shade right here and a darker shimmer right there creates such nice dimension. Let's go in and blend it in just a little bit at the top so that it doesn't look as drastic. Now let me show you the difference if I just use this little brush. So go in with that dark. You see how it's not as pigmented? It's going on lighter. If that's what you prefer, then use the lighter or use the little brush. But I like a little bit more pigment on my eyelid. All right, so see the difference in brightness? And then see how it's going on just lighter? So you see the difference? This one looks a little bit more bright. This one looks a little bit more natural. So it really depends on your preference. If you want more of a pigmented bright look, then use your finger. If you want more of a light look, use this on the little end of your eyeshadow brush. I went in and put some pigment back on with my finger, and now I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. Then I'm going to take that lightest shade, and we're going to open up my eyes by brightening up the inner corners. You see how much more alive I look on this side versus this one? Do it again. And ba-bam. Look at how nice that is. Now this is totally optional, but I like to smoke out my bottom lash line. This is going to help to give my eye some more dimension without closing it off. I see a lot of women, especially more mature women, use a dark brown or black eyeliner under their bottom lash line, and it actually ends up making your eyes look smaller, whereas this will just make your eyes more defined and sort of smoked out. Nice dimension. And now I'm just going to give you a little bonus tip. I'm going to show you how to do eyeliner with your Seint line brush, and just do it with your eyeshadow. I'm going to go back in with my dark brown shade, or you can use black, whatever. And I'm going to take this brush and line it up with my bottom lash line right here, and just press. You see how it's lined up with where my bottom eyelash line begins? We're just gonna do a little line. We're not going to take it all over the eye because that's going to make the eye look smaller. We're just going to do a little wing in that outer part of the lash line. You see it created a little wing? All right, I'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna do the rest of my face.